is Lauren, and I'm going to share a little bit about my experience here in El Salvador with Christ for the City for the past 4 months. I've really had such a great time here, such a great experience that it really is hard to put everything into words, just everything that the Lord has shown me that I've been able to do here, but I will try my best. Before I got down here, I really didn't have much expectations, except for I knew that I wanted to work in a medical clinic, and I just wanted to serve and be a part of this culture. And my expectations were really blown away as far as living situation. The mission house has been really convenient, really great. The food here they prepare for us is wonderful. As far as just the people here, staff, making sure that we're always safe and protected everywhere we go. It's been a great experience. Never once have I felt in a dangerous situation, and that's really added to my experience here. But my initial expectations, I was really set on working the medical clinic and being a part of that, only that. And God kind of flipped that around, because the medical clinic here is much more relaxed. Kind of like a doctor's office setting where it doesn't require a whole lot of help. So that kind of opened the door for me teaching English in one of the communities here. And at first I wasn't too set on teaching English as much as I love Spanish and I love kids, but I don't know, it just wasn't my initial thing that I wanted to do. But it turns out after this whole time, it's the ministry that I love the most. I absolutely love teaching the kids. Just knowing that God has allowed me to be a part of just teaching these kids a language that'll help them and giving them something to do, because these kids live in an area that's very heavily influenced by gangs and violence, and giving them the opportunity to learn English and to have something to do is it's a privilege. It really is a privilege to be able to be a part of that. And just the people here are wonderful. I absolutely love the culture. I love the food. I love the language especially. And I've really had a wonderful time here, and I don't want to leave. And I think that says a lot. If after 4 months I still feel like it's not time to leave, I don't want to leave, I think that it's really added to a great experience. One of the biggest things that God taught me when I was here is how to love people like Jesus did through my actions and not necessarily words. I always thought that a missionary was someone who was out on the streets preaching the gospel, which that is important to share the gospel and tell the people, but it's really important to gain their trust and to invest in their lives because it's genuine, because you want to, and just to love on them. So many people here, people in general, just need love. And it was cool because I wasn't really able to, I wasn't that confident in my speaking Spanish with the people here, so I had to learn to just to give someone a smile or a hug or say the Spanish that I could. And for the first 2 months here, that's really kind of what the Lord taught me, is to just invest in people's lives and get to know them and trust them and gain their trust, and just to love them without speaking all the time. But after that 2-month mark, I think it's really neat how God kind of flipped it, and I started learning more Spanish. I was much more comfortable with my speaking ability, and God just provides so many opportunities where I shared my testimony to a girl in Spanish. I was able to give a devotional for our soccer ministry in Spanish. I also had the privilege of singing at our church in Spanish, and just so many different things that God did, and it was so cool to be able to see both of those, loving with actions and with words as well. So I just praise God for that opportunity here. I absolutely love the staff here at Christ for the City. All of them are very humble and willing to admit their faults, willing to admit the things they struggle with, but at the same time they still serve in their ministries that God's given them with everything they have, and with humble hearts. And it's a blessing to know every single one of them, to become their friends. I feel like they're more than just co-workers or people part of ministry. They're my friends, and they're my family, and it'll be very sad to leave all of them, but just the people here, I've bonded so much with them, and it's added to a great experience. I would just recommend anyone who's coming down here thinking about it, just to prepare your hearts and know that you're going to have a wonderful time as long as you're open to what the Lord has to show you. Jesus talks about in the Bible that the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. And the harvest is definitely plentiful here in El Salvador, but the workers are few. So I just challenge anyone watching this to think about it. Really pray and seek in the Lord if He's called you to be a worker, because the harvest really is plentiful here. And I hope that whoever comes down here will be able to appreciate and love this country as much as I have. I hope this encourages you and blesses you, and God bless you.